Now I feel close to what we were yesterday. Still not quite there. Stealing from them.
Follow if you dare.
Servants over here, of course, are going to say, don't shoot me. And this just leads downstairs again, to storage, to the armory, to the torturer's chambers. Those are the 3 paths downstairs. Over here,
I see something.
bunch of stuff, but this also leads to the Irovetti, locked from the other side, which again is fine with me. Oh, this fight here is hilarious. Quickly, quickly, stop fussing, just grab everything. We'll decide what's valuable later. Uh-huh. Sure you will. Think someone's coming? Really? Think so, huh? With me standing right in the room? You're just so observant. That's a positive perception roll. That's what that was. You guys are about to die
We'll
horribly.
do it the hard way.
Dora, why don't you 5-foot stutter step and hit this guy in the face?
Strike!
1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2 guys down. 5-foot stutter step for Eliza. Pokey pokey multiple times. Stabby stabby, pokey pokey. Oh, it's just brutal. I feel bad for the archer if it weren't for the fact that he's against me. Big tack, loser. Snowball to the face. Boom, more sneak attack. Lindsay, just
You
fish him off.
deserved it.
That's pathetic fighting, fellas. Again, more loots. Take all that epic loots with you. Again, we'll take only the magic stuff for now. We will take everything and sell it when we're done killing Irovetti.
I do what I must.
But not until we scour the entire map for everything. And I show you a couple things that we didn't show you yesterday. Let's see. Taking that, taking no. Ooh, sky metal.
I'm off.
That one's done. What's over here?
Over there.
Oh yeah, I like secret stuff. No traps though, really? And you're finally getting stuff that you're like, oh cool, and then you get this normal mundane shit, and you're just like, what? But
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
oh yes, the were-rat fight. There's like 3 were-rats in here. So, on this one, I literally just did like so.
We shall overcome.
Don't hold back.
See that tiny little foot adjustment I just did without doing the 5-foot stutter step? That's why I only swung 1 time. Because of that. Literally, I thought I was good. I should have just clicked the thing. And I would have swung multiple times on that same doofus. Also, well, for song. Also, to get out of the range, you should always 5-foot stutter step so that you don't have attack of opportunity against yourself. Tavia. There's another invisible doofus in here. Oh, let's actually throw a whip spell out on this jackass. Don't see him. Proto. Found him. Sort of. Eliza. Go over here, kid. And once you throw out one of your little electric bombs. Dora. We got a controlled fireball, sure buddy. Honestly, I should be using my wings to get over the damn effect. But let's see. I think we would have perceived the little bastard by now. But apparently I'd be wrong. Delay your turn past here. One Jubilos to cast a spell. Seeing Visk here. Anything? Sadly, no. Proto. Found you.
Run them through.
There. Okay.
In due time.
Together we stand. Let us press on.
Okay, door's locked, no knob in sight. And again, that leads over to Irovetti's chambers. I want to say it's the top. There's a wrapping elevated platform where bad guys will shoot at you. It's only like elevated by like 3 feet or some shit, but it's a rail to it, so then you can't get to the bad guys easily. You could teleport over. You could do ranged attacks, teleport in some or summon in some pets or whatever on top of their face. That works fine too, as you'll see here in a bit. But by and large, that's all that is. We've taken a little bit of damage.
Adventures call to them.
A fatal mistake.
Hey. Oh shit. A melodic sound like 100 tiny bells rings from under the floor, from the walls, and even the ceiling. It seems you've activated a magical alarm. And we have no idea how we activated that shit. But I can try to pick this lock, or this trap,
A trivial task.
just so we can get in here.
There's something here.
Eliza's turn. I'm going to have her... Hey, those little bastards. Come in here. Get within striking range of them. You're hitting hard, yo. Sing me a song, Lindsay. And
This
shoot
is
this
where
bastard.
I step in.
Tavia, come over here, hon. Great thing about golems is they are susceptible to things that do not have spell resistance. So like acid splash cantrip works beautifully fine. Intensified snowball works beautifully fine. And again, I should be doing this to get some sneak attack on these bastards because it will really trivialize this fight. Proto Lich, she sadly doesn't have that ability to trivialize the fight with that. But she does have the Metamagic Rod. I think, though, I'd rather summon some Skeletors. And then use the cantrip. Attack on that guy. Good deal. Now, these guys are probably not going to go for the skeletons. They didn't yesterday. Yeah, they keep shooting at our people. And that's just no cool. Jubilost. You have to come up here, kiddo.
Primitives.
Okay, we're making our saves. Dora's turn. Let's see, you have... No, we already used it. Well, nothing to it but to do it. Might as well charge this fool and kill him. Thank you. We do have our delay poison on, yes. Thank God. Whew. Alright, Eliza. 5-foot stutter step and try to hit that fool.
Strike as one.
Apparently he's got some damage reduction on him. Lindsay, on the other hand, don't care.
Serves you right.
She just will shoot you in the face. Nice. Good work, Lindsay. Octavia's turn. Now the skeletons are up and in their business, so again the cantrip trick's going to work beautifully. And then from there, might as well just do another one. Thing's about dead. Proto's turn. She can do the same thing. more to go. Oh no, Jubilost. Probably can't see that dude, so we have to change our positioning to catch him in a sneak attack javelin toss. I don't know that the 5-foot stutter step's going to work, but let's give it a go.
This will hurt.
Downside is once you've committed to the 5-foot stutter step, you can't change your
You
mind.
should have run.
However, I do have a Rod of the Fearless, and I do have a spell I'd like to cast in his face. Eliza.
Do not hold back.
Thank you, ma'am. Lindsay, finish him
You
off.
deserved it.
There we go. Not as bad as it looked.
Follow if you
With
dare.
poisons, that could have been horrible. I can see that being a god-awful nightmare. I don't know what triggered that trap. The,
We shall
Fine use of my
overcome.
talent.
hey, for example, Dorraj. Eliza.
Any last wishes?
It's the surprise round, that's why we're only getting one attack. But I can still do the cantrip. And since it's the surprise round, chances are that means they're flat-footed. Jubilost. He's not going to get anything done here on this one. Proto, she will. Because she has a cantrip. And it does acid damage. Nice work. Almost got one of them down already in the surprise round. And the one skeleton's coming up to defend us. Good work, Skeletor. Come on over here so he charges full. Oh my, that will work. You can just come over here and attack this dumbass. Pokey pokey. Lindsay, shoot up this thing till it dies.
This is where I step in.
Valiant effort, Lindsay. Valiant effort. Octavia's turn. I think we can do our cantrip still. Nope, sadly no. Alright, so let's just beam the hell out of this doofus right here. That's the name of that tune. Okay, Juby. Javelin the shit out of this guy.
Clever ploy.
That'll work. As I was trying to say, I have no idea what caused us to activate that trap. I have no indication that these little levers here are what's doing it, because or not doing it, like shutting it off. Because again, how could I have gotten to that thing without activating the trap? We activated the trap way the hell back here. I suppose I could have teleported over. This is kind of weird.
I do what I must.
I see something.
I'm there.
Like I said, I have no idea what that's supposed to release.
Would you look at that?
Lindsay.
What troubles you?
Ready and willing. I did as you asked.
Okay,
In due time.
maybe that's what that is. We have to find all the things to open up that door. Seems weird. Now in here, we have a fight, and I don't
You
want to go
require
in
my
wounded.
assistance?
So again, we'll do Jupilos's trick with the potions. Make sure that we're fully healed up. All right, Juby. I feel good about that. Now, because we know that there's going to be a problem in here,
My
I'm
skills
going to make sure I
are
have my other
absolute.
buffs on, like my wings. Give her some wings. This is why we're getting hit, by the way. We haven't been getting our extra dodge up. The wings give us another +3 to melee dodge.
I'm losing my temper.
So, any brilliant ideas?
I wrote it like I saw it.
I don't want to do a web spell in there. Well, what I will do. It's my
You've
dead in there.
lost a chance to resolve
There we
this
go.
peacefully.
Oh, that's right. I need acid protection. Yeah. Okay, so that'll be Eliza's job. Some resist energy acid. Boom. Totally trivializes this fight now for us. Good work, team. Lindsay, sing us a tune.
Serves you
Shooting
right.
up some bad guys. Okay, Jubilos, javelin toss. And these two, man, they make it Ekans so proud right now. Tavia. Your cantrip trick ain't gonna work for acid, I'm thinking on these things, but how about a little electric flash? There we go. And then with a snowball. Oh, nice. Come up into here. Dora. Now let's go over here and help the skeletons out. Eliza can over here and take on these two. Each turn.
Do not hold back.
Alright, Lindsay, 5-foot stutter step towards these guys.
You deserved it.
Just getting so much damage with that crossbow today, man. I'm loving it. You have your cantrip trick. Do a little cola. There you go. And let's hit with a snowball. Nice, nice. Oof. Doing work. Jubilost again. 5-foot stutter step. Within range of those javelins, I want it dead, buddy. Oof. Jubilost. You bastard. Okay, here's Octavia. What am I gonna do with her? Well, first cantrip, obviously. Cool. Let's actually use the telekinetic punches. We never use those. There you go. Dora's turn, 5-foot stutter step. Solve a lot of problems. Are you trying to eat my face? You bastard. Liza, you 5-foot stutter step and hit this.
We shall overcome.
Lindsay, 5-foot stutter step into the room.
Any last
Kill that mimic.
wishes?
He tried. Prodo. Let's have you 5-foot stutter step and start
Hear
attacking.
you cry.
Getting all that sneak attack damage, you bastard. Yeah. Like it. Jubilost. 5-foot stutter into the room. Oops. And finish what she
Fine
started.
use of my talents.
Tavia. I want you to move that way so that you can hit this fool with a nice cold beam. Nice. And a nice snowball. Oof.
This will hurt.
deal with. Eliza. Why don't you come over here, hon?
Attack!
Lindsay, help her
This
shoot
is
that
where
thing
I
up.
step in.
Not bad, kid, not bad. Proto.
Die!
Jubilost.
Clever ploy.
Just pepper the shit out, man. Just brutal. Nice, man, nice. Okay, now, for those that were here the other day, you remember we looted the entire place.
Boss, please. What's
Found
the
some decent
holdup?
loot, no less.
I'm off.
And in fact, I think I hit a mimic that was still in the corner, but I think we got all of them this time. Now, there are 3 chests here. Okay, let's do a quick save of that mess. There are 3 chests here, and we have 3 items now to put in those chests, and you can't make a mistake on this one, so that's good news. So literally, you just put it in and close it, and if it works, it'll make a poppy noise. So let's see, my newest to oldest. So we're looking for either the Cup of the Victor, the Silver String Lute, or the Vulgar Statuette. So let's try statue first. Nothing. Take it out. Put in the loot. Nothing. So then you know which one it has to be. Take out that guy and that one. Awesome. Now, do the same for this guy here. Let's start with the loot. Nope. Statuette. Nice. Then, last one. Loot. Okay. Now, by doing all that, you've activated the golem. The golem asks you a riddle. It's not much of a riddle, I'll grant you. However, it's more annoying than you think. The golem's head is polished so well that you see your reflection in place of its face. It asks in a lifeless mechanical voice, "What is my name?" Now, you would think it's Irovetti or Castruccio, or, again, they give you a variety of choices, right? It's not you. You don't attack it. That's just dumb. You want the hidden treasure that's back here. As far as I know, the only way to do it is to answer it correctly. Now, the weird thing is, I don't know how to figure this out the old-fashioned way, which means going into the actual game itself and finding all the puzzles and clues and the stories about Irovetti, because his name is actually Mandalaruccio, and I don't know how to know that other than going on Google and Wikipedia. So it's actually number 4. I hear, and again, just because he hears this doesn't mean that you're correct. What is my surname? And I want to say it's Belander. And then this last part here, where am I from? And it actually is Hadjoth Hakados. And again, I have no idea how to find this in this game. I have never heard that name ever, ever, ever. So the fact that it's right is amazing. Someone was nice enough, thank God, online to actually provide the answer. And he did it the old-fashioned way, trial and goddamn error. Because if you get it wrong, he doesn't attack you. He just says, "Nope, sorry, try again." And you go back and repeat the same 3 questions. So he literally went through every permutation to find the right fucking answer. And that's some horse shit. So, bad developers. But this is why you haven't found any money. And again, like I said, it seemed a little weird that you weren't getting any money, right? Like, where the hell's all this dude's loot? Here's where his loot stash was at. And that's the thing I wanted to show you. At the very least, that's something new you haven't seen yet today. Now, we are tired. We are running out of spells. But, I think we can take this next room for a little preparation up to where we were last time and do a hard save and a quick save. And then we'll come rest somewhere else, take all the loot back and all that jazz, kick Irovetti's ass, and finish the last fight off. So let's actually make sure we're buffed up. Got plenty of buffs here. Lindsay's one buff wore off of us. Might as well be buffed then with that.
I am never wrong.
Notice that I'm missing my shield. And I don't have blur on as well. Getting my image up this time for a change.
I will not
She's
falter.
probably could use some more of the Shield of Faith, as could she, as could me. Other than that, I think we're good to go. Maybe a Death Ward, just to make sure. And one on me as well.
All this waiting.
I'm going to grab the Heroism on myself. And Greater Magic Weapon for that dagger of mine. Get some mirror image up as well. Now, you may wonder again why I did that dagger upgrade. See the +2 temporary enhancement? That's what the greater magic weapon did for us. Once she gets to full level 20, she'll be able to do a temporary enhancement total of +5. It can never exceed +5 for the weapon though. So the weapon's already +2. That's why this is a +2. So what I'm telling you is she has the ability to make a temporary enhancement +4. So if you just gave her a generic dagger, she can make it a +4 dagger for several hours. But because again they don't stack, so that's why you're seeing the 2 and the 2. When she gets to level 20, she'll be a 2 and a 3. Again, that's the best that she can make it. So this is only useful on weapons that are less than +5. Okay, that's a solid upgrade for her. Jubilost has still got his buffs. No, he does not. He needs his shield spell. Get you some expeditious retreat. And I don't think we need that. Cat's grace, but let's get some freedom of movement. And do the same for me, if you would, sir. Get some stone skin on the team as well. Death ward for yourself. Give one to Octavia, she's kind of squishy.
You can count on me.
Greater heroism. I can count on you to miss, so I'm going to give you greater heroism. And Lindsay.
Just letting the ink dry.
Nope, we got good hope on that. That's good enough. Let's do the remove fear though. That's a nice buff. And give yourself your own mirror image killer. All right, class. Time to go crush the same room we beat yesterday.
There's something here.
Forgot there's 2 traps in here. One here, one here.
I did as you asked.
Interesting.
Done and done.
This gives me a chance to show you that one ability I was been bragging about for Jubilost, where I said that we don't need those potions or those spells of his that actually reduce person or enlarge person, because we actually have reduced person potions, and his potion use are better than the actual spell use. So we do that one, and here's our enlarged person. Okay. So we can do this.
Quiet. I'm thinking.
Give reduced person to people with agility problems, or that could use more agility at the very least, like himself and Octavia. Give enlarged person to people that are going to be the heavy hitters in the front rank. Now, if you look at the buffs on them, many minutes. That's why we rather he do that instead of using his potion extracts, which is basically saying his spells. Okay, so here we go.
Dispatch those fools!
Of course, we have all those bastards up here being a problem for us, right? Well, we could summon bad guys up there, skeletons or bogeymans or whatever she can summon to just put up there to fuck with those guys. We've done that in the past. But there's something that I forgot yesterday when I was going through my spells, and I realized that Lindsay has a spell learned that allows us to just teleport the fuck back up there. So first, I'm going to have Dora 5-foot stutter step and attack this square tiger for death.
Strike!
Alright, now here's Lindsay. And again, if you look at her spells, I keep forgetting that she has Dimension Door. Okay? Now there's 2 ways to use Dimension Door. You can either teleport yourself, or you can mass teleport. So we can literally mass teleport the team over here.
Yes.
Boom. And now these guys have to work their way into this narrow corridor with us as we beat all these goddamn archers to death, which is just hilarious to me. Of course, that didn't help. Liza, I want you to come all the way over here, kid. I want you to
Strike as one.
finding the invisible dudes as well. Jubilost, you don't have to use bombs. Feel free to just pepper the shit out of these dumbasses.
Amateurs.
Nice work, buddy. Want to kind of spread everyone out so we don't get caught in another bomb spell like you just saw, or the spell, excuse me, a bomb like that doofus just hit us with. Proto, while we're here, we might as well try a cantrip trick. No joy on the damage for sneak attack. Let's just use the normal version. Battery blast, I'm not going to sneak this around though. And we'll finish off by coming over the hill over here.
Out of my way!
That's right. Trot your happy ass up this way. Octavia, are you not with the party? Oh shit, she didn't get up there. That's not good. Okay, Octavia, you need to run some interference, kiddo. Let's do that. Okay, now, notice that this doofus didn't go down, but she does have her swift action still. So we can use the magic rod and try to sneak attack this fool. Yeah, that worked. Good work, Octavia. Bad work, Octavia. We'll have to summon some Skeletors down there to give her some reinforcements. I guess that was the one downside of teleporting in mass like that. You can't guarantee that the whole party comes with. They placed her as close as they could place her, which apparently was next to the fountain. Dora. He almost looks like he's stepping on top of that thing. Can I come here? No.
Don't hold back.
Okay. I thought maybe I was like her, like off place so I could fall down and give her a helping hand. Lindsay. Go ahead and shoot stuff up, kiddo. This way. Alright, Liza, now you definitely need to get down here with some help. So how about we summon the Lapis Lazuli River.
Do not hold back.
Okay, now this guy can slow down this doofus enough that I can retreat with Octavia a little bit. And Jubilat, matter of fact, why don't you give her a helping hand by just peppering the shit out of that bastard? That wasn't quite what I was hoping for, but I guess I'll take a couple hits of damage. Sure, why not? Where the hell are you at? I didn't even see you. Someone back here shot me, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, where are we at? Proto. Yeah, let's hit this doofus right here with the cantrip. And we'll also give Octavia another helping hand. Like so. Okay, now Octavia, 5 foot stutter step away so this fool can't freaking bitch slap her. And we're going to go invisible. And do the cantrip trick now that we're invisible. Sneak attack damage. And let's just punch him in the face with telekinetic for some sneak attack damage. Nice. Shut that off because I don't need to be invisible every round. Alright, Dora, 5 foot stutter step and kill this fool.
This will hurt.
Lindsay, 5 foot stutter step this direction and start shooting
You
these damn
deserve
wardens up.
Strike worth a legend. Very good.
Oh, did you just turn that troll into kibble? Good job, Lindsay. Still got Octavia, man, that goddamn bomber. Alright, Liza.
shall overcome.
Okay. Might as well just go in here. This thing's gonna die anyway. It doesn't matter, it's just a summons. So summons that we can control, though. Thank God. Jubilost, can you pepper that damn
use of
rat?
my talents. That's more like it.
He's got something on him. Proto, how about you? And snowball. There we go. Alright, guys. And there's still that big badass over here still to deal with. Octavia. You're just gonna end your turn, kid. I don't need you getting in this fight. Dora.
You should have run!
Alright, Lindsay.
Any last wishes?
Nice shot, kid. Eliza. We need to find that other boss guy down here. Did we already kill him, maybe? Maybe. He wasn't lighting on this fool. There we go. Press L to make the effects go away. Loot some bodies. He must have kicked his ass. I didn't see it, though. Maybe he got killed by the damn Sirocco?
I do what I must.
Now, this is where we were the other day. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to actually hard save it, which is what I should have done the other day. Normally I do. Must have been tired or something. Maybe I just didn't have enough coffee in my system. But I hard save it for a reason, so that, again, if we make a mistake or something happens with my audio like it happened the other day, we have the ability to come back. So, what we're going to do, though, is we're actually going to go take everything out of here and sell it. I'm going to rest up, because I want to be in rare form for kicking Irovetti's ass. Not that we couldn't take him with the way we are now. I mean, I could heal up, of course. But... Alright, who the hell's lounging behind? Oh, come on, dude. Not that we couldn't kick his ass if we just healed up a little bit, but the point is I don't want to go into a battle where I know that I've already taken a massive pounding. We've literally used a variety of our spells and bombs. And even though we have
You require my assistance?
enough to get through, we're really getting low on spells.
Ready.
Yeah, maybe not too low.
I'll take care of it.
We could kick his ass.
Here.
But I do want to sell this junk off. For whatever reason, it allows you to leave being overweight, and then the next place you go to, it tries to tell you that you're overweight and you can't go. I have no idea what that's about. It's a definite weird mechanic. But we're trying to go from zone to sell stuff. And it was the port city, part of the city that has the one vendor, not counting, of course, the barman / innkeeper. So we'll sell our stuff there. Go to the innkeeper, rest up, pay for the night's rest, and then go into kicking Irovetti's ass. We'll do all that today still. And while this only really catches us up to where we were yesterday, we did actually do more than we have in the past. And again, this is the same reason why last time you saw me use the bull strength mutagen, so that we could be a little bit stronger, but we're still massively overweight. So really, you'd want to get rid of the heaviest items that are probably worth the least. Just these damn full plate meals alone will be enough to probably get us underweight. Nope, not quite. Real close, though. Cool, cool. Keep going, keep going. There we go. Not that that's ideal still, but at least we're not moving at all. And again, I could have put on Jubilos's hat. That gives us a plus 200% carrying capacity. But that seems wasteful at this point. Might as well just drop stuff. Because again, once we get weirdly, like I said, it won't let you take it this way if you're overweight to the next location. But then you'll see everything we just dropped we'll be able to actually pick up. So leave here. Then go to the port. And sell to the merchant. And we want to keep those. As far as this stuff here, I'm not going to use the corrosive. And I'd love to use the glaive, but no one's going to realistically use that. Same with the Conda. It'd be an amazing weapon. I'd give it to anyone with a bastard sword proficiency, which of course in our team is only Valerie, who's not here with us. And this would take away her bonus to charisma, because that's what her bastard sword does. So this is an upgrade, but it's not that much of an upgrade. Keeping the authority, because this one's actually not bad. Setting things on fire and being immune to fire is pretty badass, and that's a good weapon for Harem. Heavy mace is his thing. Keeping black salt, definitely keeping sovereign. And it looks like I think we're keeping all these other things as well. So that's, yeah. And again, we're getting good loot again, so that when we go to the actual vendors in this place, we will sell stuff off and make some decent loot. Partier's vest, we're going to need more of those. Okay, we got the robes, True Master, Acolyte's robe, Talon's armor, keeping that. Arbiter's robe, we're never going to use this. Sadly. And it's a nice dodge bonus for her, so like she could use it. Well, you know what, let's keep it. She could use it. Full plate though, not using that one. Bogey Rand's robes, and all the robes and stuff we'll keep, because again, those things are light. As far as stuff here, probably can triage just a couple of these little trinkets, basically. Anything that's just like a +2 upgrade is something we should probably get rid of. +4 strength, yeah, it's nothing. Not that it's a gob of pounds or anything like that, it's just, might as well sell it if you're not going to use it, because again, once we get the ability to interact with the vendors here proper, once we take over Pitax, we'll be able to just buy all kinds of good shit. So save that. Now notice this here. Go back to main square. Here. Loot all that stuff. Wow, we're really a pound over. Screw you, game. Here. Hold my booze. Back to the port. There we are. Now we go into the innkeeper to rest up proper. Get everybody healed and all their spells and buffs back. Thanks, buddy. Feel much better about that now.
I do what I must.
Alright. Back to the main square. Alright, alright. Okay, so let's see. We are getting ready to go kick Irovetti's butt. So we want to make sure to get to that room, to the same general spot. We'll do a quick save there. Buff up, quick save again, and run into the fight. So this will be, again, all new stuff for you from this point on. It's not really that much of a fight thanks to turn-based combat. I must say I'm kind of disappointed. Now, maybe we got lucky yesterday. I did hit him with a Disintegrate spell. But I'm going to do the same trick again today, because why the hell wouldn't I? I honestly wasn't trying to fight Irovetti. I was actually trying to take out his minions. But then I'm like, well, I have that cool Grandmaster's Rod. Let's see what that does. And just to say, decided to use one of her best spells on his face. And Jesus Christ, that thing did some damage. It was like 400 damage or something. So it was definitely worth. So anyway, quick save. What do I need for buffs?
I'm always
The
ready.
staples. Before I forget, weapon buff. I always forget it. And then I don't have Arcane Strike for like a round too, which really irritates. So, image, since we know it's going to be a big fight. Notice I still have my wings on, so I don't need them, but her wings have fallen off. So give her her wings back. Hell, I'll even go a step further here and do Greater Invis and Sense Vitals, but I'll do that
I will see this
after we
through.
get everybody buffed up. They don't last very long. I'll extend them just to make sure I get some sneak attack love as well as some invisibility. But notice also that our magic vestment armor is still working. This, remember, is hour long per caster level. That's why that buff is still on us. Might as well get us some delayed poison though. In case she summons the electric bastards out, we might as well have some electric protection as well. And again, for the main three, I'm going to put out Death Ward. I don't even know that the undead person needs it for a lich, but I'm going to give it to her. She's going to buff her weapon. Probably doesn't need to, by the way. It's like an hour-long buff, but I just like making sure that it's there. And again, give yourself some hair with... No, you know what? Lindsay's going to do the AoE buff on us for that. Good Hope is amazing.
Yes.
You still have your dexterity buff on? You still do. Okay, so do shield spell on yourself. Expeditious retreat on yourself. Do airwalk on yourself. Give wings to my undead. Matter of fact, we'll make a black dragon wing so they look badass on her. There you go, kid. Give freedom of movement to yourself because you don't dare get paralyzed. Do the same for me if you would, sir. See Invis just in case he tries to throw some invisible shit our way. Stone Skin.
Ready and willing.
Shield spell for yourself, ma'am. Reduce person for yourself, sure, why not? I'm gonna actually use Greater Heroism on yourself as well because I don't need you missing. Didn't let her do the reduce person long enough. I forget it takes a while to cast that spell.
So, any
Lindsay.
brilliant ideas?
Get yourself an image. Reduce fear on everybody.
My skills are
Jubilee
getting
Lost.
rusty.
Okay, while you're doing that spell,
We should move.
I have extend on. Yes, I want to do sense vitals and then greater invis. Now that allows me to be completely invisible and get like up to 5d6, I think, of sneak attack damage plus what I already had on me, which is only like 1. So I'll have like 66 sneak attack damage plus 6 on every hit. Unless, of course, he tries to strip it off me. This is all new for you guys now.
Well, here is the finale. Irovetti's greatness, Irovetti's triumph, Irovetti's death. 3 acts, just as they teach at the Academy. Screw the Academy. I'm a bard myself, and not the worst one at that. I know better than most that glory and grandeur last no longer than bubbles in a glass of fizzy wine. You know, I didn't really want to fight you. But the fates of rulers in these lands aren't written by you or I, but by a certain fairy we both know. It's for her that fools like us stage our performance age after age. We rise, win, and die at her pleasure. I tried to outwit her, but in the end, everything turned out just like the old crow wanted. Well, at least I tried. Tell me, King ruler of the stolen lands, Varnhold, and now, if you get out of here alive, Pitax as well. Tell me, your royal highness, when you are done with Kingslaughter and wipe my blood from the floor, how are you going to rule my lands?
First, tell me what you did really. What did you really send Tartuccio to do?
Why do you care so much about that runt? Certainly I'll tell you, why not? The assault on the mansion was his own idea. The only thing he had to do was infiltrate your group and use it to find a certain artifact in the stolen lands. You see, just like you, I am the plaything of a certain lady. She's been searching for that artifact for hundreds, perhaps thousands of years. And who found it? You guessed it. Our purple friend. All these centuries, and that magic chunk of wood was hiding under the roots of the old sycamore. I guess the whole tree grew from it. You and I, we are alike. Her twin marionettes, both dreaming of cutting the strings. I never told her I have the artifact. Instead, I've studied it, hoping to use it against her, and I can't say I've made a lot of progress. The only thing I've learned is that it can be used to throw people into love or madness. Well, if you win this battle, consider the magic stick a part of my legacy. I have answered your questions. Now it's your turn. Tell me, how are you going to rule my lands?
Better than you, that's for sure. I'll rule wisely and fairly for the good of my people.
Ah, how sweet. And when they start complaining, blame everything on the tyrant's burdensome legacy.
That's the plan.
All right. Enough talk. Our Lady demands an outcome. Let's give her a show.
I'm not afraid.
Bastard managed to cast the first spell. Last time how this worked for me the other day was I got to attack first. Just me, Dora, the main character. Then it was Irovetti, so it was literally back to back, which is pretty damn badass, I must say. I think I actually went for one of the trolls, just to try to take one of these bastards out early. But you see we have Lindsay here. Might as well buff up. And then she might as well start shooting some trolls.
This is where I step in.
Because why not? So cute. You guys think you're going to do some damage? Now here's where we had fun messing with Irovetti. There you have my impromptu sneak attack on my Grandmaster's Rod. And I used... what was it? Disintegrate? Of course you have to hit to do it. Dora's turn. Might as well have you 5-foot stutter step into this troll.
Strike!
Snake attack. Snake attack. That's why Sense Violence is so powerful on this build. 5-foot stutter step for Liza to help sneak attack. Thank you, ma'am. He is down. We have 2 wardens, another troll, and of course King Irovetti to worry about. Now he has a big ass fucking weapon over here that shoots razors in a cone. So he is a problem. So don't kid yourself into thinking that you're fine. I'm going to have her circumvent all that shit by coming over here. Some skeletons behind his ass. And then we'll do some... oh, let's do a burning arc through him. Why not? Ping, ping, ping! Ricochet, rabbit. Dominate person. But I succeeded in my will save. Suck it, everybody. Lindsay's turn. I might as well have her take out the other troll. Octavia, I'm going to have you delay your turn past everybody else just so I can do that trick again. But
Don't hold back!
this guy's going to get killed. bad. Liza, can you get to him from
Strike
here?
as one.
Sadly, no. But you do have the ability to straight up hurt him. Take damage, troll. Juba lost. You have bombs. It's time to use those bombs.
Clever ploy.
Oh. Bam. There's one troll down. Well, notice there's, by the way, there's guys up here. Which I think is kind of weird because this is part of the... Let me show it to you here. This is part of the wraparound from when we were fighting earlier. See this platform up here? Literally, if you went up here to clean house, would you have sparked the Irovetti fight? And if so, would you have been stuck up here for that fight? That would have been suck. But here's Proto Lich. Might as well have Proto. What? Well, let's use a cantrip. And then we'll use a Burning Arc. Not bad damage. Get your turn, kid. Let me get it here ready. Alright, Octavia. Try not to mess it up this time, okay? We're using the Meta Magic Rod. And then we're using a Disintegrate spell on his ass. Oh.
Enceladus, where are you? Come here quickly.
Now I don't understand where the snake bitch comes
I and the
from.
briar in my hand command you. Kill him.
Ah, my beautiful peacock. You can't tell love from gold. You sell and you buy. You rob and steal. But whatever you stole can be stolen from you. With what will you pay when everyone sees that the gold in your hand is but a glimmer?
My lady, I was just going to give it to you.
My self-assured peacock. Did you think you could hide from me something that used to be part of me? Don't bother explaining yourself to me. Save it for your little snake. I say only this. Farewell.
Irovetti? You're going to pay for everything.
No, no, no! Enceladus, my love, don't!
We will prevail.
Okay, so now this is the tough fight too, and again this one's a joke. But just to give you a little recap here, I don't know who Enceladus actually is. I don't know that she started off as a Naga, which is what you're seeing here. By the way, if you ever want to actually have this form, you can actually make yourself either a sorcerer or a Elder Scion of the Serpentine bloodline, and their level 20 ability that they get is the ability to turn into this form. Now, this is not something that I would recommend for the Elder Scion, because it's really not that great of a form. But for a sorcerer who has crap strength, this is actually an upgrade. This not only gets a strength bump, but I think a con bump as well. But weirdly, it gets a dexterity penalty, which makes, again, no sense for me for a giant-ass snake. But whatever. It does have a strong bite. You only get one attack. You could, I think, haste that. You can cast spells in the form, so there's that too. And actually, one of the better things about this form is this. This is the only quote-unquote charm spell in the game. Comes from this form. It's not a spell. It's a spell-like ability or supernatural ability or whatever, but I've never even used it. But for whatever reason, the devs never put charm person, charm monster in this game. I don't know why. But it is in this form. There is a charm person effect that you can use, and it's under your abilities tree. Once you turn into the form, you'll see it in here. So again, you can use it, try it out, tell me if it works. But again, I would do this maybe as a sorcerer. Never would use this as a Elder Scion. Not really. It's just not that good. She does have a poison bite, and I think you get to level 20, you get to choose what kind of poison damage you do. So con, strength, dex, or any of the 3 intelligence, wisdom, charisma abilities. So you can penalize guys left and right, which is kind of cool, I guess. But I find a lot of things are immune to poison in this game. Notice Octavia's ready to rock and roll with another Grandmaster's Rod and impromptu sneak attack on this biatch. She doesn't need to do impromptu sneak attack because, again, we got the jump on her. But I'm probably of a mind just to straight up hit her with something like Scorching Ray. That was solid work right there. And since we have the other rod available to us, we might as well sneak attack the bitch. Sneak attack. Now Dora, it's all you, baby. Oh yeah.
Defeat is not an option.
Again, we still have these doofuses up here. Again, I don't know why they're even up here. It's just like a random thing to have up here.
This will hurt.
Right, Proto Lich's turn. Come over here, Proto. And cantrip this tool here. Thank you. And snowball him as well. Oh, surprise round, sorry. You only get 2 things to do. On attack or move, and then of course our swift action, and that's it. So, the cantrip trick is about the only thing that's going to work here. That's okay. Boom. Now Juba lost. Lindsay. Sing it up, Liz.
You deserved it.
Alright, Liza. Go ahead and just acid bomb this son of a bitch. Go. Dora, we need to get up here. Alrighty. And there we have it. And that's how we beat Irovetti. Now, we'll of course check out the room as we just collect all this stuff. We'll of course check out the room. He had, like I said, some decent loot on him. Where is his body? Angelides had an amulet, which is actually pretty potent, as you'll see. A nice helmet as well. And all the stuff that he had as well. So let's take a look at all that stuff in order. Gilded key, a small key found in Irovetti's body. Have no idea what the hell that's used for. We have a fake briar, a lesser quick magic rod. He had his own. The Blakemoor's grimoire. This was actually something that we gave the pirates, if you remember. And we talked to them. We actually found out that one of the people that was looking for this grimoire was also Irovetti. So we must have given it to the pirates to get them out of town, and then Irovetti was giving it back. So now we have it back. So cool. And then we have the Cloak of Resistance, Charm of Deep Waters. This was what was on the Angelides. So this is a bonus to deflection and a bonus to con. And while that might not seem that big of a deal, because we have belts of strength and con and dex all over the place, as well as rings of deflection, why would you need this? Well, if you have, say, like someone like Jubilost, who doesn't have a con bonus, he can cast Barkskin on himself. He can use the con bonus, and the deflection is nice because he doesn't even have a ring of deflection because he's using bomb rings. See how that's nice? We can give that to someone else that has like a +4. Get him all the way to +5, for instance. We had a Headband of Mental Perfection. This is another +6 mental item. So we have the hat that's +8 across the board. We have the crown that's +6 across the board, plus some resistance to compulsion effects. We have bought or found another Headband of Mental Perfection +6, and now we have another one. So now you have 4 people on your team that have a +6 to all or greater to all their 3 mental stats. That's a nice upgrade. Notice that we have Belt of Physical Perfection +6, and then while I have the same thing, we have plenty of people on the team that could definitely use this. Again, if I gave that to her, we can get rid of the Manticore's claws, give that to someone else, let's say. She'll have a +2 here now, so that'll make this go to a +6. That's awesome. Let's actually just do that, and I can take these gloves off and give her some different kind of gloves, like, Elvenkind, Scribe. That's the one we just picked up. Notice this one, +10 confidence bonus on knowledge, all knowledge arcana and knowledge world skill checks. +4 bonus to caster level of checks on dispel magic attempts. That was on Irovetti. Yeah, Trap's Prayer. Let's just give her the gloves of Elvenkind, I suppose, for now. I'm sure there's better gloves out there, but again, that's my point. Is that's a solid upgrade. What else might we picked up that was worthwhile? Oh, his this is the weapon I was telling you about that he had. Rod of Razors. It's a Bardiche, plus 6 foot weapon reach, plus 5 weapon, keen, adamantine. You gotta love that. Again, it's got a nice crit range because of that keen ability already in it. Decent weapon, quite frankly. And I gotta love this fact here too, where it literally has like 5 times a day it can cast a spell, which is basically a rod that can fire razors, dealing 20d6 slashing damage in a 30-foot cone. Just massive damage. And the fact that it's adamantine makes it a high tier weapon in my opinion. Other stuff that was of interest was his armor, Singing Steel breastplate. Now this is considered mithril armor, so this is light armor. Notice that not only is it a plus 5 armor, of course has that better max dexterity thanks to it being mithril, so it's considered light as a result of that. And Singing Steel allows them to like literally cast their bardic performances faster. So if the wielder can only start a bardic performance as a standard action, he can do so as a move action. If you can do it as a move action, then now it's a swift action, which is what Lindsay's doing currently. And if you can cast it as a swift action, then it can actually become a free action, which means you don't lose any of your buffs. You just literally like, I got a song, and I still get my swift action, my movement action, and my attack action in the same combat round still. And that's pretty cool, I think. So again, pretty badass. So again, we got a lot of good stuff here. Video's gone on for about 2 hours and change. Is there anything left in this room? I don't think so, but let's do a quick once over before we call it quits. Of course, there's his throne. Yes, the bastard, he gets his own freaking throne. I'm still sitting on a goddamn stool. Should take the throne with us. Just claim it as our own. Notice that these doors opened up automatically. These are the ones that led into these little weird ass rooms. I don't know why you'd have doors that lead into this place that are locked, because I mean it's not like you can't walk around the long way. I guess it's nice because maybe you weren't going to go to the King's Chambers first like I did yesterday. I went to the King's Chambers after all this. Well, now we change the order of those things around a little bit. Notice that his throne, there's a gross little story here. The antique throne is soiled with greasy stains from spilt gravy. They probably should have put that gravy in air quotes in my opinion. Making love gravy, love gravy. We got untouched delicacies are getting cold on the table, so he was like feeding his people. Not surprising that he was a king of decadence.
I'm there.
And yeah, nothing else over here. Now this door here could be open from this side, and I assume this one, already opened up, so free of charge. So again, why? I don't know, I guess just to help facilitate you getting from point A to point B. But we really are officially done here. Now there is a small story unfolding outside, and we're going to do that tomorrow because, quite frankly, I'm real tired of repeating the same mission over and over again. We will do that tomorrow. I'll have her already leveled up by the time we get back tomorrow. And we have already looted the place from top to bottom. We haven't missed anything, and then a good indication that you've done everything, by the way, because this is how I actually found that I missed this room yesterday. I couldn't find the third item, and I'm like, where the hell is it? And then I looked on the map and I saw this big dead zone, and I'm like, no. And sure enough, I missed a door. That's with the room with the general. And I'm like, well, shit. So that was nice to get that last item and then figure out that puzzle. So that was cool. But always check your map like that just to see if there's a dead zone that looks like, gee, there could be a room here. Why did I never go there? Go back and check it out. But like I said, I'll level up this other character tomorrow or before tomorrow, and we'll come back and finish off Pit Tax proper, which is, like I said, like a minor story arc, and then like literally like 5 minutes, and then we go back home. We'll talk to Octavia tomorrow, and that's when she gets her Delafione crest. That's the necklace that she can wear. That's a bonus to her intelligence and wisdom. That's only she can wear. That's her family's crest. And that's where we'll start tomorrow. But with that, my name is Brother Mute. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. I'll see you guys soon. Bye now.